I'm gonna tell you guys a bit of a story because me and my father, my daddy, we were going fishing, but we had decided that we weren't gonna go fishing. We were gonna go catching, specifically for catfish. And everyone knows that the best way to get yourself a catfish is by throwing something that looks more revolting than something that looks really revolting into the water, because apparently that attracts catfish. So we went to go get some chicken livers and went to a place where we knew there was catfish. What we do is we throw the line into the water with the chicken liver on it. Since the catfish are in the water, it seemed like as good of an idea as any. And then we leave it there and we watch it. Now, I'm not as practiced in the art of catfishing as my father is. So, I might be a grown-up little boy and I might have gone fishing a lot in my life. But that doesn't mean that every now and then I don't need my daddy to cast my reel. And that's what he did. He showed me the specifics of how to do it. And there is specific, because if you don't do it right, then your liver, which is needed, will fly off into the water and splash. And if you do not have the line on the liver, then you can't really pull in the catfish as efficiently as if the liver was on the line to begin with. And so the line was out there and I was watching it, and it stayed out there. But eventually I did end up getting a little tug on it, and I pulled in a catfish. It was about this big. This big. That big? Maybe? Yeah, that big. Now, one thing is, if you've never done the catfishing before, getting them off of the line is harder to do than other fish, because other fish, they do have this really spiky thing on their back that will try to rip your hand to pieces or just poke it a little bit. And so you gotta be careful, and you just gotta throw it over the rim, and you don't wanna go like that, because otherwise you're gonna hurt your hand. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, just try your best to follow along. But catfish, they have these 3 fins, 2 on their side and 1 on the top, and they might as well be razor wire for how strong and sharp they are. And so when you're dealing with them, you want to be extra careful, or else they will impale you. Ow! So I had my dad take the first one off so that he could show me how to do it. I mean, like, I guess I think I wanted to do it myself, but that doesn't make me not nervous. I want to see it done first. So he showed me how to do it. And so he took it off, and we put it back in the water, because it's just a little baby fish. It's just a little nothing. I mean, it was something, but it wasn't much. It was a little bit of fish, but not a whole lot of fish, if you know what I mean. My hair doesn't look good. Give me a second. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And so we cast our reels and lines and stuff back into the water. Actually, we didn't cast the reels. We kept those on the poles, I think. Am I getting all my fishing terminology right? Reels are the things that you do this with. Poles are the things that you do this with. And the line is the thing that goes in the water. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. And my dad gets a heck of a tug. Oh, it's a big one. And he starts pulling it in like this, and then this, because that looks cool when you do that, and then this, and then this, you do that, like that number, you know what I'm saying? It does look admittedly kind of cooler, doesn't it? You don't think so? Neither do I. That fish breaks the line and ends up going back into the water before we can get him off the hook. Then, later on, he gets another tug. And this one, he gets on the shore. And as he's prying the hook out of this guy's mouth, I get myself a tug. And so I'm doing that move where you do this, and then this, you see that, and this. It's great, and it's cool. And I'm getting myself a big old fish, and I'm pulling him in. And I get him in, and my dad's dealing with his fish over there, trying to get the hook out of his mouth, and mine actually broke the line off mine. He must have just been far enough inshore on the mud so that he couldn't go swimming back immediately. And so my dad actually pulls him on the shore and goes and deals with his fish, and I'm trying to get mine, but then again, there's those spikes that I didn't want to get hurt with, and so I'm a little reluctant to do anything with them. And my fish is on the ground, and he's flopping around. And so what I do is I take my foot and I stomp on him right into the fin. And it goes through my shoe and into my foot. And I could show you my foot I'm gonna show you my foot. I got a pair of dirty feet, like right there. I'm not. It's there. Just trust me. We weren't expecting that, to say the least. But I think, you know, we got our revenge on that fish. I mean, we cut him into little pieces and threw him in hot oil just for defending himself. We're good people. Now, I don't know why I did that. For fun, maybe. Don't question me.